What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go straight into Farming Simulator 17. Now, last episode was earning monies by doing our crops as well as doing other people's stuff. Now I'm gonna have to jump into this tractor over here because it's pretty much done. Get that out of the way. So what it looks like we've got to do now is clean up this one. That one already started growing. I'm pretty sure that's seeded already. Looks like it's been harvested, but I've not harvested it. Alright, which means we have to speed up the time. I'm trying to think, because I'm pretty sure I did 14 before I did 19. I think that's how I did it, but let's speed up the time and get that going. 120, yep. Oh, no, wrong one. Okay. There we go. Didn't want getting that. I've not played in a good few days, so gotta get back into the controls. I've had a good couple, like, what is it, 3 days I think it is. I do one of these every 3 days, because I've been playing so many different games, testing out certain things for new recordings. I've just basically got out of the swing of this one, so it is more the fact that I need to, I'm looking at making like a mechanic one on my channel. And I'm looking at either Mechanic Simulator 25 or 2015 or My Summer Car. Now I'm not sure which one to do. I might end up doing both of them, but not at the same time. I might start on one of them and then at a later date bring out the other one. I think that's what I'll do, but I'm not particularly sure on which one I'm going to do. What I am going to do here though is, because I'm pretty sure them two are pretty much going to be growing. Let me just back up a little bit, because to me 14 looks like it's been harvested. No, that's when it's grown. Actually, if it has, then I don't remember doing that. I do remember doing that. So yeah, I am doing this wrong. Yeah, I remember this now. I remember what I had to do. It's because I emptied that. Yeah. Right, unattach that. I remember now. This is what happens when you take like 3 days to record in between all of it, all the episodes. Like last episode I did was 3 days ago, and then I come back to it and it's like, ooh, how come that looks like it's not been done, but I'm pretty sure I did it, and a lot of confusion. Let's see, did we line it up properly for him to do? Yeah, he's doing it. Alright, good. Now, he'll do that one. Well, I'm gonna look for a small job. I think this, if I can just get over the grass here. I remember we rented or we leased this car because I do have enough money to go out and buy one. But now I don't get why I should go buy one if I spent 2,000 on leasing this and I got that back from doing one job. Why should I go out and buy a car? These look like they're ready to harvest now instead of actually thingy, so that might be the job for this one. I wonder if it hooks me up with a decent enough harvester then. Let's just turn in here. Let's see what his job is then, because I know he's not going to do it himself. Right, let's see. You wouldn't happen to want to make an extra 9 grand, would you? I've got a field that needs harvesting ASAP, but my regular guy isn't responding to my text. Probably lost his darn phone again. Anyhow, If we don't get this crop cut soon, it'll go to pot. Can you help a fella out? I certainly can, and I can help you out because you're giving me 9 grand. So yeah, I'll certainly help you out for 9,000. And oh, it's a smallish type harvester, but then again, it's only a smallish type field. So I've got 22 minutes to do it. Is this going to be like emptying it as well? Because I ain't got a trailer to empty that, so this better fill the whole lot of it. This better fill the lot. Right, I think we're slightly off on the center. I think that's it. Can we bring that down? Yeah. G. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure whether he wants it baling, so like I'll leave it as I'm not sure if he wants me to what is it, swath, I think it is, changing it in, so instead of it being out like a bait, like yeah, it's done it itself. Because mine, I have mine like so it's firing out, so I don't bale it. Oh, it's soybeans, so yeah, it's not going to fill up the whole lot of this. But we have got to get it all done in 21 minutes. So 21 minutes to get all this done for 9 grand. Now I'll take 9 grand just for harvesting. No, mine is being cultivated. So once I've done this, then I can start mine to be seeded, and then I can come back and do the next one. Which missing bits on this one, I'm sure, is not something you want to be doing. I don't think missing bits will help on this one, because like I've seen on my farm, little tiny bits get missed, you know, when you let the computer do it, harvest it and stuff like that. That's where little bits get missed. But on this one, you don't want to miss a bit, because that little bar in the top right that's going round, that's your progress bar of how much you've done to getting it all complete. Now it is soybeans that is harvesting, or that we're harvesting, which shouldn't fill up the actual harvester, because it takes the whole lot of my farm, or farms, both of them, to actually fill up the harvester. Now my farms are bigger than his, so this one should be fine, and my harvester I think is smaller. I think my harvester's small, I'm not too sure. It looks like it. Or it could be around about the same size, maybe. It could be small, it could be around the same size, not too sure. Oh, I'm hoping to get this done in 22 minutes, because this is a nice amount of money. It's not the type of money you want to pass by. But this is definitely, I think I found a way to earn more money, or faster way of earning money other than doing your own farm, is to go and help others out, which is a new feature that they have added into 2017, or Farming Simulator 17, which I like, because you're not getting your workers to do your job and thinking, right, what can I do now? I mean, on the last one, I never really sped the time up, which was obviously a mistake for me. If you watch my Beyond Home series on Farming Simulator 15, you'll notice I never speeded the time up on any part of it. I didn't even do any offline stuff. I don't do any offline stuff on this one either, which I don't see the point, because it's a big series. So for it to go as long as I need, or I want it to go, then I don't think speeding up the time is something to, coming on and doing offline stuff, sorry. For me to come on and do offline stuff is just no need. You know, on certain, like certain series that I do, offline stuff is something I can do. Like in my Minecraft series, I'll come on, I'll do a bit of offline work or off-camera work. But for something like this, it's just like, no, I don't need to, because I can do everything on camera. I don't need to come on and farm, do like harvest something, when I can catch it all on camera, and it's more fun for everyone else to see what I'm doing. Again, to me, it's like I watch videos and people saying, "Oh, you don't want to see me do this, you don't want to see me do that." Now, I'm not being funny, but you won't click on the actual game and watch that game if you didn't want to see what they were doing, and that's primarily because you wouldn't click the game. You know, you just wouldn't. I'm not gonna go click on a game and think, "Oh, I don't want to see him." Like, I'm not gonna go click Minecraft and say, "Oh, I don't want to see him mine any stuff." No, so I won't click the game. I'm not going to click on a farming simulator video and think, "Oh, I don't want to see him farm. I want to see what he's saying," and all this, you know. It's just not going to happen. They click that game because they want to watch that game. So therefore, my off-camera work is stopping them from seeing certain stuff. Now, with Minecraft, I have 2 series going. The only off-camera stuff I do is if there's a machine that needs building that's not part of the quest book, then I'll go build that, because it'll get me towards doing the quest book and the series to be done faster. I know it's not something I want to be doing, where a series to be done faster. I just need basically a little bit of push in the series, because it's taking a little bit of time to get like halfway through just the first chapter of the book. It's taking a very long time, which I don't mind, because the series goes on for longer, but I don't want it for going on for over a year. It'll probably get to a point where it's like, well, it's been going for a long time, I want to end it. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of friends that play Minecraft. Well, I don't have a lot of friends that play Minecraft that want to record with YouTube. So there's that issue of I can't get someone to join in and help, because they don't. One, most of my friends don't do YouTube, and 2, they don't play Minecraft. So there's that. I've got to do everything on my own. Unless I can find someone who's willing to come and record with me. Other than that, you know, it's just the way it is. That's why I do off-camera work. But if I had someone recording with me, then I wouldn't, because we get it done faster. But farming simulator, I don't get anyone who would click on the game and think, "Oh, we don't want to see him farm." Don't click on a farming simulator, you know. And I'd say it in all my videos, and I'll carry on saying it. If you don't like my video, don't click on it. If you like my video, drop that like button. You know, it's just the way it is. It's the whole reason that them buttons are there is to give people the feedback that they want. Someone likes a video, they're gonna hit the thumbs up. Someone doesn't, they're not gonna come back to your channel. They're not gonna hit that thumbs up. They're gonna hit the thumbs down. And then it's up to you to think, what did I do wrong? Why have I got a thumbs down? Now, in my eyes, it's because they didn't like the video or the gameplay. So for me personally, I want to attract a lot more than just one type of community. I don't want to be known as like a Minecraft channel or a farming simulator channel. I want to be known as a gaming channel. So any game that I can get my hands on, I will play and I will record. It's a lot of games to come, but it's going to be coming in future series. It's a big series thing to do, so it's going to be a big future thing, and it's going to be a lot of, well, I'm doing a series on this one, and then I've got a series on this one, and I've got a series on this one, and it's going to be a lot of that. So there's a lot of games that are going to be played on this one. I'm also hoping to get a lot of old time games. I'm looking into getting like a PS2 and a PS1. Also looking into getting like maybe an Xbox, not the 360 and not the Xbox One S or the Xbox One, but I'm just looking at getting an Xbox, because there was a few decent games for the Xbox that I liked, and I've got the software to record on the Xbox and the PlayStation, or the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2. I've got that software, so if I can get hold of the consoles again, because I did have them, so they've got to be somewhere. I just have to find them out, or I've got to repurchase one or two of them. Then it's going to be fun. Like there is one game that I really wouldn't mind having. It's like on the Xbox, the original Xbox. It was Freestyle Metal X. It's one of the games that I've always enjoyed, and it was to do with cross biking or cross road off-road cross bikes, just like a scrambler. Beautiful bikes. But I used to love the fact that you could do stunts and all that stuff with it, and it was a really fun game. So I'm looking at getting an Xbox for that. And then there was SSX, which was snowboarding. That was a fun one. And there's a lot of other ones. So like with the PlayStation, you've got Spyro, you've got Resident Evil. You know, you've got loads of different other games that you can just throw out there. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try and get like a retro gaming series going, and possibly look into doing a lot more other games as well. I know there's a lot on Steam to do with games and old games. I think Resident Evil, the very first Resident Evil remastered, is on Steam, which is not a bad one. What else have we got? We got so many games to enjoy. I've just recently got hold of My Summer Car, which is good for me because I enjoy like putting cars together and the mechanical side of stuff, so that's good. I'm thinking about doing a series on that one, but I'm not too sure, because it looks like it is a fun game. I've played a bit of it. Well, not played a lot of it, I played a bit of it, and it's definitely a fun game, and I am looking into doing a series on it, but it'd have to be one where I have to back up the server a lot, because you can die very easily on that game. And if you die on My Summer Car, that's it. It's game done. You have to start all over again. You know, unless you take permadeath off, and then it just starts from your save, if you remember to save it. So there is that, and it's like stuff like trying to figure out whether I can do, or whether I want to take it to the next level of doing a series with that one. That's something I'm in like agreement with. Into my brain is like thinking, do I want to do this as a series, or do I want to bring out something else and then later on down the line bring this out when, you know, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I've got a few games on the PlayStation 4 I want to do as well. I want to try getting into Bloodborne. Now Bloodborne for me seems like it could be a really good game, but I can't really get used to it fully, so I want to try get into that. That to me is going to be a good game. There's also Grand Theft Auto 5. I've got a lot to do on that. I don't quite get how I'm going to do a series on that one, but I'm going to try doing something with it. I might stream that one. Like I say, I don't know. I'm not fully too sure. I'm looking at getting the wrestling. I will, if I can get hold of WWE 2K17, then I'll do a player career. Is it? I think it is. I think it's a player career. It's a career mode. I'll do like that on that. I used to play all the wrestling, but then I just sort of went to PC more than anything. What else am I looking at doing? World of Final Fantasy is another one I'm going to be doing a series on. That want to be coming within the next couple of months. I think if one series ends, then I'm going to pick up another series, which is obviously like most people would do that. Any YouTuber's going to do that. One series ends, another one's going to start. But mine, I don't know what it's going to be, what type of game it's going to be. I'm going to eventually try get it so every day is a different game, but that's going to take a lot of time to come around and do. I have been adding one or two in. Like, instead of just having my FIFA 17 Blackpool career mode, I've got FIFA 17 Blackpool career mode, which is manager mode, and then I've got FIFA 17 Wickham career, which is my player career mode. Now I've added that out there, which is not too bad. It's actually quite fun. Then I've got Minecraft Project Ozone 2. Then I've got Minecraft Agari in the Skies 2, which are both sky blocks. So if I get a little bit thingy with between two sky blocks, I might end one of them early and turn one of them into like a normal Minecraft one, like something where I can be on the ground and do a lot of mining type stuff. But I'm not sure about that one. That one doesn't seem to be in the works of a full-on thing. I'm not going to be ending any series soon. I'm going to still try to get more series done. But I'm just trying to think now, is like what everything I do basically is more for me, for a hobby. Is like, I love recording games, I love playing games. I don't know anyone who doesn't love playing a game, but to the point where it starts getting serious is that's where once my channel starts kicking up, where a lot of people are watching my stuff and I'm getting comments from it, that's where I'll start turning around to people and saying, right, well, what game would you like me to do a series on? If anyone pops up and asks what game they want me to do a series on, then fair enough. Wow, we just got 11,000 for that. I will take that gladly. So if any of you do watch my series all the way through, or my episodes, whichever you want to call it, then let me know in the comments what game you want to see me play. Out of any of the ones that I've just mentioned, just let me know which one you want to see me play. Like My Summer Car, Mechanic Simulator 2015, because they've not brought out 17 yet, which is a bit weird because he brought like 14 and 15, so 16 and 17 should have been there, but they're not. So that's an interesting one to see. I want to see if let me just park this up in the yard here. Right, yes, because I've got so many different games to come from. Like, I've just looking at my screen now, there's Heroes of the Storm, there's Rust, Ark Survival, Plague Inc., Elder Scrolls, Robocraft, Construction Simulator 2015, that will be coming sometime soon. Like the continuation to that, because I started on it, but then I never really carried it on. That really annoyed me, the fact that I never carried it on. So I will bring that back. And we're looking at Diablo 3, Scrap Mechanic, Overwatch, Gary's Mod, Smooth Operators, Football Manager 17 will be coming soon, Castle Crashers, Rising World. I've got loads of games, loads and loads of games. What's that other one that I've got? I had another one, I can't see it. Either way, out of all the games I just like rhymed off the top of my tongue that I can see, just let me know. If anyone wants to see a series of any of them games, let me know and I'll get it done. Because it'd be fun to do stuff like that. But I know Car Mechanic Simulator 2017, or 2015, sorry, I keep saying 17 when it's not. I will start up a series on that one quite soon, because I love mechanics, cars, anything to do with a car mechanic. I love doing that type of stuff. I went to college to become a mechanic. Didn't quite pan out that way because it's very hard to get into being a mechanic when you've got no experience. All you got is the qualifications. That's the only downfall to Cash 22, which grabs you. But with that being said, it's all the fact of, yeah, I went to college for this. Didn't quite get into get where I want to be so far. Maybe one day I will be a mechanic. You never know. I can still fix cars and still do certain stuff. But Car Mechanic Simulator, whereas it's not doing it in real life, it's still a simulation of the game. So I can still come about and do something with it and know what I'm doing to an extent, because it was a good 12 years ago. Yeah, 12 years, between 10 and 12 years ago when I did all that, so it's a lot to bring back to the memory, you know. But with that all being said, there, I am going to end the episode because we've had an eventful one. We have cultivated number 14, we harvested for someone else and got 11,000, which is a good amount of money. When we get back on the next episode, we're going to finish off number 14 with a cedar. While the worker's doing that, we're going to go all the way over to, what number is it? 20. We're going to go all the way over to number 20, and we're going to harvest that one for him, which we'll see how much money we get for it. But that is it for this one. I do thank everyone who watched the video. It means a lot to me. Appreciation is shown. Much love is shown. Thanks very much. Don't forget, hit that like button. smash that subscribe button. I've been Fury, you're all amazing, and I'll see you next time.